Show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tip-off coming up shortly from Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, the results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. And the clock ticking down to tip-off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back-to-back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never
but
wear
the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe that you just promoted one of your products into discussion of what it takes to become a champion in the NBA.
I wasn't really promoting. I was just giving you a Shaqnology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting the Shaqnologies. You know what? I won't say nothing else about myself or any product I'm endorsing. Man up, you two.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Every dime is a flake. I'm sorry.
You've been practicing, man. Always. You'll see tonight. I don't doubt it. I'll be the one putting on the real show.
Yeah, not if I has anything to say about it.
Better start warming up now if you want to be anywhere near my level. Always you talking. See you out there, man.
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll take a look at the Cavaliers. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. 2 elite teams put each other to the test, certainly. Checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Austin Rivers in for Curry. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Verjao. And Freak subbed in for J.R. Smith. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 5. Here's Andrews. And not sure what he was thinking there. And that one's good, Love.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Warriors making a switch here. Azili's checked in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. No good on that one. Anthony Morrow's checked in for LeBron. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving passes to Andrews. He feeds it to Thompson. From beyond the arc. And it's Freak missing. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Azili kicks to Rivers. And he hits the jump shot. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Irving dishes to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Warriors, number 1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
And he makes both free throws. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Thompson. Misses off the left iron.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Irving kicks to Freak from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That's good. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Here's Rivers. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cavaliers lead by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and you know the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with.
Much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love and Verejao are up front. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Andrews in at the 1 spot. Great open look there. And it's 7 points for Draymond Green.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Andrews passes to Love. To the left side wing. Now, Freak. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Barnes dishes to Kerr. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
and that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Freak with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Curry, and it's the Warriors. On the break, Curry leading the charge. Second shot opportunity. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Barnes. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Barnes passes to Green. Stolen by Verejao. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put forth a nice effort. He picked up 10 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint him.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Cleveland leading by 7. LeBron drives in. Smith dishes to Verejao. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. LeBron kicks to Freak. Cleveland moving it around, and he gets it to go. Verejao's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Curry with it. Picked up by Love. Outside Curry. Now the dish to Barnes. At the elbow, Green. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors, girl.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Mazzilli comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Bogut. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers on top, up 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and don't turn around.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too one-dimensional in the second half. I want us getting points from the inside and out. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. All right, we're in good shape, but this is a strong team we're up against. We're going to have to weather some storms in the second half. Come on, fellas, we got this.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
They just haven't been able to contain Irving. He's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to...
Montages checked in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Cleveland, Nick Collison's checked in for Verejao. And Freak subbed in for Smith. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Barnes can't get it to go. Cavaliers leading. LeBron left side. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Freak with it. 7 points in the game. Left side Curry dishes it to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Cleveland leading by 3. James, the pass to Andrews. And another miss by Cleveland.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Thompson with it, out defended by Freak. Curry dishes to Bogut. Here's Barnes. No luck. Some solid defense from Andrews. For Cleveland, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. The 11-footer, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Freak's got 9.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Got that one up quick. 17 points for Draymond Green.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
LeBron kicks to Freak. And stolen by Barnes. Outside Curry. Thompson right side. And the wide open shot from Green. And he hits it to tie the game up. Green's got 19 points.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
And it's Freak missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. To the left wing. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive. And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Irving attacking, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Irving's got 13 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Irving against Curry. And here is Barnes. Misses. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Green comes in for Festus Ezeli. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Rivers. And then for Cleveland, LeBron comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson and Verja at the 4 and 5. And it's Andrews in at the point. Now here's Curry. Screened by Bogut. Curry kicks to Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And a wide-open look for Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 15 points for Freak.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 8 points and 5 assists. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Dellavedova's Spates checked in for Golden State. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Freak comes in from Matthew Dellavedova. Freak kicks to Love. Here's Verja. The shot is off. Nice D from Bogut.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts. It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance. Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Andrews passes to Verja. Smith outside. The tray. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Especially now, Greg. I mean, this is a critical point in the game. His three-point shot really could end up turning the tide here and telling the story.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so here's Cleveland. Pass to Love. There's the 3. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Freak. He dishes it to Love. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Andre, a good game for you and the team tonight. Does a game like this carry more weight considering you beat a high-caliber opponent?
I think it's just a good win, period. You know, we can't really think about who our opponent is. So it was a good matchup, good way for us to measure ourselves, and we got another big one Friday.
Andre, thank you. One game at a time, Kevin. That's the motto.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. It's hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.